Alrighty. Ahoy and welcome everybody. Navy Blue Dude here, back with some more Pokemon Emerald on this fine Monday. I generally don't like Mondays. Oh, let's see, picking up where we left off. We added Vibe to the party, or Trapinch. You need 5 more levels until you're a Vibrava. I think technically 4 if we use the rare candy. Alright, we'll give you the EXP share for now. Have you mooch off the others. Your more senior members of the crew, they'll help you along, catch up to the rest. And this battle had you a little injured. Patch you up, and let's continue. Let's see, I think this is Route 120. Invisible thing, let's use a Devon Scope. We already caught ourselves the Kecleon. So, let's just KO this one, yeah. This route's full of them. Okay. Alright, Vibe. Even though you're the same level, I don't think you can take them on, so we'll switch to Menace. Alright, Gyarados, show you're made of. Alright, you go for your Furry Swipes. Alright, let's go for Dragon Rage. Running low on those, but okay. Alright, you're a Dragon type now. Huh. Wow, you really went the distance with that one, huh? I get the 5 max on my multi-hit moves, but you do. Dang NPCs. Rigged, I tell you. Rigged! Well, at least we got the flinch. Now that you're Dark type, take a rain-boosted Surf. There, you're dead. Alright, so long to you. There should be other trainers on the route. Oh wait, I want the map. This is Route 120, yes. Alright, we're Lilycove bound. Well, we're gonna do as much as we can on this route before we do. Ooh, a nugget! I could sell that. Or I could hang on to it. There's money to be made in trainer rematches after all. Alright, let's get the heck on out of here. Oh, Navy. Hi there, this is Maria. Listen, you have to hear this. I had a Pokemon battle earlier, but I lost last second. Oh, it burns me up. I think it would, yeah. Was that an Absol's cry? Huh. You know, if there were another playthrough, I'd try and catch one. To raise, not just for its dex data. Because Absol's a pretty rad Pokemon. Bit of a lackluster moveset until later generations, but still cool out nonetheless. Go for Surf. All there is secret base stuff. Secret base entrances, okay. I think that would be a waste of time. Wild Marill. Already got one of you. No thank you. Bye, let's peace out. Alright, my objective this stream is to get to Lilycove, get Trapinch as close or to Vibrava, and then work on the others. Want a battle? Yeah, creepy, but okay. Alright, Bad Maniac Jeffrey. Have a Surskit. Oh, that's a water type. This could be bad, but I gotta try it. We do have revives. Alright, good thing we're bulkier than you. Sweet scent. You're trying to make us more hittable. Oh, kind of ironic I hit you with the sand attack. And dirt in your eye. Ah, that was what I was afraid of. The bubble beam. Oh no, vibe. Alright, that does it. I'm not gonna risk it. Odds are that that other bubble beam or another attack will hit. So... no playing it safe. Alright, good. Go for Psychic Attack. Let's go, Gardevoir. Another Surskit. I'll keep Greasy in. I don't want to chance anything bad happening to Vibe. Let's patch up Trapinch. No? White Herb. There we go. Confusion. And another Surskit. And another Confusion. Among all the Psychic types in Hoenn, Gardevoir is definitely a favorite. Ooh, Vibe's 31. Way to go, Trapinch. Would be Jeffrey. Lost it. Lost it? You never had it. You have a Pokénav? That's your way of asking for my number. Work on it, Jeffrey. I'll try harder. Okay, at least you recognize, you need to up your effort. At least you're cognizant. Berries grow by soaking up sunlight. We help the berries grow by watering them regularly. It's an expression of love, isn't it? I guess so. As much as anything else. Yes, yes. You understand what I mean. You should take this. A guave berry. Maybe that berry's rare. I hope you raise it with loving care. I know that they introduced berries in Generation 2. They were very, generic. Like the Poison Cure berry, regular berry, mint berry, and then Hoenn really expanded on the different berries. We've got cherries, chestos, pechas. We got the ones you use for contests, the ones with alternate effects. And then Sinnoh and later regions would add to the new berries. I always thought it was a neat mechanic. You use what you grow. Kind of like Pokemon. If we're raising these Pokemon from little weaklings to big, strong creatures, why not do the same with the items and the berries? Alright, I'll be sure to plot some down at a later point. Actually, I think I'm gonna get a Feebas in the future. I'm gonna go looking for one later anyways. Would be nice to be able to grow... Wait, what happened to all my Chesto berries? Ahoy, Navy Blue Dude. Aqua Sakura, ahoy to you too. Welcome, welcome. As you can see, we're playing some more Pokemon Emerald. I'm plotting down some berries. Some blue ones, so I can have something to give a Feebas once I catch one. I do want a Milotic at some point. Let's see, let's plant down a bunch of blue ones so I can increase the beauty stat. Quallock, Kelpsy, I guess Bulk will have to do. And, let's put another Kelpsy. Now give them each some water. Handy dandy Wilmer pail. I just need to keep in mind, this berry plot here is growing. I should come back here. It's between Lilycove and Fortree, beneath Reggie Steele's location. Cavern. Field Chamber? I have several names for that place. Alright, they each got some water. Don't mind if we do. Full heal. Never say no to that. Some of these stronger route trainers and gym leaders have status condition moves, and those are tricky to say the least. Another wild Meryl? You probably have water moves. That's a no. Ooh, a ninja. I will adopt the movements of Pokemon and create new ninja techniques. Okay, you're trying to thread the needle between ninjutsu and Pokemon training? I guess they're pretty similar. Ninja Boy Kago. There's a coughing. Alright, you can levitate, so... you're a weird one. Ground moves won't work, so... you're just going right for Sludge. Alright, you might be faster. Smokescreen? I did a good job picking Feint Attack. Can't miss after all. Self-destruct? Oh, that's unfortunate. Vibe, no! That's wasted EXP. Oh, I hate that. Oh, that's messed up. Menace, you're gonna have to help us recoup our losses. Alright, we're gonna use Revive. At least Vibe can get some of this CFP. Sand Attack. Alright, you got Speed Boost. Well, you're just gonna spam that? Come on. Sand Attack and Double Team? I just want to really be annoying. I might just switch over to Trapinch if it gets too much. Because Feint Attack can ignore all that. Right, you have Sand Attack, Double Team, and Speed Boost. That's just freaking annoying. Alright, Trapinch, come out and deal with this. Why did I figure you'd keep doing that? NPC behavior is just, annoying as all hell. See, this is why it's useful to keep a non-can't-miss move on your party. Alright, Kago. Gave me more trouble than I wanted. The creation of new ninja techniques is but a distant dream. Yeah, I mean, yeah, for now. Perhaps I ought to apprentice under a ninja sensei. You know, I hear Koga from Fuchsia City in Kanto is training some folks. Maybe go seek him out. Or, you know, maybe some folks in Johto. I don't think there's a huge ninja presence in Hoenn, but, you know? Okay, let's see. There's a hiker trainer? Who might you be? Are you perhaps searching for ancient ruins that are rumored to possibly exist according to legend? Not actively. Alright, Ruin Maniac Chip. Okay, you got a ball toy? Oh, you're part psychic. That's gonna be helpful. Alright, I doubt we're faster than you. Ah, what the hell? At least we survived this time. That's just messed up. That happened twice. Alright, that deserves the hyper potion. I'm afraid of switching out and using a feint attack or something. Jeez. Right, feint attack, that's easier to deal with. Koga is a member of the Elite Four of Kanto and Johto, so he would go to where the Elite Four is most likely, or turn to his daughter, who is the gym leader. Oh yeah, Janine! She takes over during the Johto days, and he gets promoted to, Koga becomes an Elite Four member, I know that. You could go to either one. I was thinking maybe getting ninja trading in Johto might be an idea, because in Ekritique and a bunch of other, in Violet City, they have the Bellsprout Tower, so they probably have people with older traditions. Plus, I do recall a couple ninja trainers hang around in certain spots in Johto. And cops, plenty of cops. Sandslash? I'm not gonna even get a chance that. Like nighttime security officers. You know, the ones with the flashlight and the brow lifts? Oh. I guess that stand attack from earlier hit. Come on, Marshall. There we go. There's my starter. Rain boosted surf, let's go! And we beat Ruined Maniac Chip. What a disgraceful setback. Not too much. Gave me a little bit of trouble, but that giant rock, I would like to believe it may indeed contain ancient ruins, but I see no entrance. Yeah, that's because it's sealed for now. I don't think you would get ninja training from there. The people in charge there are this world's equivalent to Buddhist monks. Oh, very true. There were sages and monks and elders and stuff. They seem more like the type who would sit down and meditate rather than engage in ninja activities. You do have a point. I guess Kanto would be more the ninja scene. Actually, they had all types of peoples in Kanto. In Pewter City, they had that museum, and they like to dig up fossils and do stuff with rocks and mountains. In Cerulean, everybody was all about, like, bicycles and the aquarium and the... Here on the bridge. The Nugget Bridge. And Cerulean Cape. In Vermilion was a big port town. The SSN, they got like visitors from international waters, and they were doing a lot of construction there. And Surge was an ex-army vet, turned gym leader. So there was a lot of interesting stuff there. Celadon had the big department store, the game corner. Erica and her gym trainer girls all had like grass Pokemon, flower stuff, and perfumes and stuff. It was mostly like products. Fuchsia definitely had the whole safari zone. The Pokemon like zoo. They had like the exhibits showing the Pokemon their habitats. Koga definitely ran his gym like a ninja hideout. If I remember Saffron I think was Kanto's capital because it was smack dab in the middle of the map, if I remember. Had Silph. They turned out a lot of products. Sabrina ran her gym like a tight ship. There was a fighting dojo, what would later become the Magnet train station. And then the Team Rocket stuff. Cinnabar was off the beaten path. There was like an abandoned lab and a lot of experiments going on. And then Viridian. Well, Viridian's sort of like has a similar feel to Pallet Town, where it's a really early game area, but you gotta revisit it later. I guess it's like a stopgap. It also helps that it's near the Pokemon League. Alright, Marshall, you did good in that performance. You get a Hyper Potion, and Vibe, you get a potion. are gearing up for a double battle. There are powers beyond our understanding in the world. I know that. Can't you see that I have all this stuff with me? Despite that, you still insist we battle? Oh yeah, my trap engine needs the XP. Let's go, let's go. Alright, Hex Maniac Tammy and Bug Maniac Kale want to battle. They have 2 each. Duskull and Dustox. 5 Menace, let's go. Alright, I think Dustox is the bigger problem. I don't want poison. We'll concentrate our efforts here. Wait, I don't want to use Sand Attack. If you have Dust Shield, that might be a problem. Paint Attack on you. Surf on the both of you. Moonlight? Oh, now you have to go down. I have an HP recovery move. That's effed up. Foresight? Okay, yeah, you can clearly tell we're Gyarados. Alright, we're not faster than you, so I'll keep with the Feint Attack and Dragon Rage. Oh, come on. That was a lot recovered. That's messed up. I have to get you beneath a certain threshold. Come on. I have to get to a Pokemon Center at some point. Yes, 5. Go for it. Get out of here, Dustox. 32. Oh, 34. Both leveled up. Good going, you both. Beautifly. You might have Mega Drain or something. Or I'll switch out Vibe. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep you in battle. You know what? It might be time for Surge. Wait, nope. Feint Attack on Duskull. Switch out Menace for Surge. Reminatric on deck. Morning Sun. You two? One uses the moon, the other uses the sun, huh? Alright, a dark move for a ghost Pokemon. Let's give the bulk of the XP to a Vibe. Be the XP share. Ooh, another ghost. Then Thunderbolt on Beautifly. I know your weaknesses. Alright, Curse. Cutting our HP in half to literally curse us out. Come on, Vibe. Let's go. And down with Shuppet. And we beat Tammy and Kale. I have lost. Yeah, maybe you didn't see your victory in that crystal ball, huh? Of course I lost. I'm holding stuff in both hands. That's a poor excuse. The loser's argument. I bought too much stuff at the Lilycove department store. It's up the road from here. I wish I had a bag like yours. You don't? I assumed you all did. Mount Pyre, there's a mysterious power at work there. Yeah, I figure. Okay, Gyarados and some of the others are running low on power points. Ah, I don't have Fly. I stored Pelipper Hell in the PC. Wait a sec. Let me just pick up these berries. I remembered something. The Safari Zone entrance here has a PC. I can just access it and then get Pell back and fly. may do a little doubling back, but I'd rather that than be constantly worrying about my PowerPoints. Alright, we've got more berries. Who's the wild one? Well, Kecleon. Already got you. Get out of here. Can't escape? What nonsense is this? Becoming a problem. Alright, Marshall, come clean this up. Actually, I just remembered. I think that I've learned that Pokemon Emerald takes place around the same time as the first Pokemon game, so Koga would still be a gym leader if this were true. I mean, if Gen 3 in the games was taking this place at the same time as Gen 1? Huh. But wait, how would that explain the Johto Pokemon then? We can get Johto-type region Pokemon in Hoenn. I guess those Pokemon existed before the region was introduced. Like in, Orange Islands, or the Pokemon the movie 2000. They did spoiler a lot of Johto Pokemon, like Togepi and stuff. Okay, that could... The timeline doesn't completely get all screwy if that's the case in the games. Stop, have a good look at my precious Pokemon. Okay, lady, geez, chill. Beauty Jessica wants to battle. Alright, got yourself a Kecleon. I'm immediately changing up. Okay, Marshall. Same as last time. This one's a little stronger. Alright, at least it didn't paralyze. Let's go for Mudshot. Put up your speed. But now you're ground. It's really cool to think that gym leaders and Elite Four members and champions have jobs and roles and professions outside of just being this really powerful trainer. Probably, I don't see how Pokemon we've seen in Johto appear in Hoenn has anything to do with the timeline. You have to look at this from the person of the ecology rather than the game releases. I guess as the landscape, yeah. Yeah. Would have to do more with the region as a whole. Hoenn was far and away really different. Like, with Kanto, it started everything up. It was really basic, and we learned everything as we went. Johto felt like an extension of Kanto, then formed its own identity, you know, midway through. With Hoenn, it was just almost like a complete reset. Like, sure, we had a whole new Pokemon, and, we still had the familiar typings to go off of, but some of their designs were far too, this isn't bad. They're very, like, I guess, like, wild, sleek. The Hoenn Pokemon almost look like... It's hard to put a word to the feeling. I guess new? Yeah, they felt really new at the time. Ooh, beating Seviper got us a lot of EXP. You want to learn Crunch? Of course. We'll get rid of Bite for Crunch. It's the upgrade after all. Johto had an identity from the beginning. It was a land steeped in tradition, especially considering that it was based on the Kansas region of Japan. Well, fair enough. Johto is my favorite region. Not solely because of, like, the lore or the traditions or, like, the landscape and all that. The Pokemon did a large part to convince me to make Gen 2 my favorite region. I took it easy on you last time. It won't be that way next time. Oh, Beauty Jessica gave me her deeds. Cool. Alright, Vibe, you put out a good hustle out there. Patch you up. And then let's take care of that poison. I'll use an antidote. No use wasting a full heal when there are other... I use full heals mostly for confusion, because those are one of the few things that help that. That and that one berry that fixes it, but yeah. But no, talking on Johto. Ooh, you have a mild nature. That means special attack goes up and defense goes down. That'll be good for when you're Flygon. I can make you a mixed attacker. I see. What about the Pokemon from Johto that you like? The baby Pokemon were certainly cool. I loved how, like, Magby, Elekid, Smoochum, Tyrogue, like, you could get the baby Pokemon, level them, and evolve them into the existing Pokemon you knew from Kanto. I especially really liked Magby and Magmar's line. I'd always use a Magmar when I played the Johto games. One of my favorite fire types. And, I liked how, like... Because here's the thing, not every one of the Gen 2 Pokemon had a third stage. Like, in Kanto, there were a lot of Pokemon who could have, like, a 1, 2, 3 evolution step, right? Like, Bulbasaur to a Venusaur, Poliwag to Poliwhirl to Poliwrath. There were Pokemon in Johto who only went 2 stages, right? Like, from Teddiursa to Ursaring. There were a lot of those. There were only a handful of 3-stage evolution Pokemon in Johto besides the starters. Like Ampharos, Tyranitar, Kingdra. But, my point with that is, even though some of their Pokemon in the Johto region, Gen 2, stopped at a 2-stage evolution, they were still plenty powerful. I like how they, like, distributed out the stats. Like, I used a Quagsire and I thought, okay, you evolved from Mooper and this is where you stop, you're probably not going to be that strong. I gave that thing Ice Punch and it helped out a lot. So it's like you had to get more creative. Overall, I guess the thing was that Johto was fun. Like, there was a lot of, like, you had to do a lot to earn the stuff you got. Like, when you're given Togepi, to get the Togetic, you have to, like, invest Friendship. If you want to make your Eevee into an Umbreon or an Espeon, you have to do the same. If you want to catch a Magikarp and get the Gyarados, you just have to, like, you know, level it. A lot of the stuff there felt earned. Doing the National Bug Competition to get a Sunstone. Like, I like how, like, if you wanted to get a certain Pokemon or evolution, you had to work for it. It wasn't just super easy to get. Alright, Trapinch needs one more level, and then I can use the rare candy. Let's keep it going. Menace, you've done plenty. Put Gracie up here, and Marshall. Them sort of coach, Vibe for a moment. Oh, so more like the new mechanics of the Pokemon Gold Silver Crystal game was what you liked about Generation 2. Yes, yes. Like the day and night system, the friendship system, the shinies, breeding. I did enjoy the mechanics a lot. For the expansion from the original Gen 1. Okay, we're out to move out to Mount Pyre. Hey, some Team Aqua grunts. I'm still not sore that they didn't invite me to Team Aqua, considering my obvious affection for water Pokemon and Kyogre, but okay. What's your deal? Ahead looms Mount Pyre. It is a natural monument to spirits of departed Pokemon. Mount Pyre Pier. The sign is old and worn out, the words are barely legible. Okay, so that's dated then. Zinc. I'll probably sell it for the Poké Dollars. Vitamins go for a lot. Ooh, Wild Shuppet. There are ghosts here? Oh, I can KO him. Give me that bread. Give me that cheese. Give me that EXP. Reverse, even better. Doing my work for me. And down you go. Ooh, this is great. If I encounter more of you, I can just use wild Pokemon to get that level. Oddish? No, get away. I don't want you. Leon? Ah. We're too slow. Dang it. Alright, let's go for Crunch. Alright, let's use Sand Tomb. Dum da dum da 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 dum dum. Alright, you're locked in the Sand Tomb. Alright, Greasy, if you would. Psybeam on a Psychic Pokemon? Alright. Confusion. Oh, at least you get stabbed now. We're stronger overall, though. Alright, how much more do you need? I think if we battle those twins, it might be enough. 1,542. Might not be enough. Going back to gym leaders, the Elite Four members and champions, then having lives outside of battling is what I like to see. If there's a new game on the horizon, I'd want to see things taking it to another level. That would be nice. You know, maybe give us a champion who's also a professor, or give us a gym leader who's like super integral to the region, like they're like a factory owner, or like a futurist, like a really big techie, or you know, like we can expound on that. Everybody has jobs or hobbies. Maybe give them something that's like unusual or off the beaten path, you know? Joy. Together, we're fearless. We'll demonstrate how tough we are. Alright. Battle time. Alright, Senior and Junior, Kate and Joy. Oh, Slacking. I haven't seen one of you since Norman. Dear old Pop. Ormit, Slacking, and Spinda. You sure you didn't toot an apprentice under the Pelberg gym leader? Oh, that would be interesting. Originally, Dr. Okido was going to be the champion in the original games. Yeah, there is data in the red, blue, and yellow that indicates that Oak was supposed to be the champion. Or at least, I think it can be implied he's a former champion, because there is a letter that the Pokemon League sends to him at the beginning of the game, if you read on his PC, that informs that they'd want to invite him over to evaluate something. So he has pull with the League. I don't see that being the case unless he's a former champion. I mean, he is a region professor, so they do need his advice from time to time, but that seemed too less professional and more like he has ties. So I get what you mean. But yeah, no, Oak does give off the impression he is a former champion of Kanto. In the Adventures manga, it's outright stated. In the anime, he's shown to have, what was it, in the Celebi movie, he's shown to have a Charmeleon, and I'm sure it became a Charizard at some point. And he has a Dragonite in the Mirage of, Mastermind and Mirage Pokemon movie, so, yeah. Please forgive me, Kate. Yeah, I do recall that too. Also, there is, I don't know if there's a mod or a cheat or a glitch, but you can fight Oak if you do like a certain thing with the older games. It shows like he has like a Kingler, a Tauros. He has like a whole team that are like in their, I want to say high 60s. Like he has Pokemon even stronger than Blue. So yeah, no, I totally get, he should have been the final boss. Oak being the final challenge in the Gen 1 games would have been the cherry on top. Honestly, if it were me, I'd make it so that you have to catch all 150 Pokemon, excluding Mew, because Mew was an event and that's tough to get. So if you get all 150, and then you go show Oak the Dex, he then reveals he was a former champion, and challenges you to a final battle, and that caps off the game. It would have been such a nice reward, you know? I think that's partly what's missing from Pokemon games. Actually, you know, like, rewarding you for your achievements. I don't like being given mythical Pokemon in mystery gift options, unless, like, give me the key item to explore the world and get to the place they live at. Don't just give me the Pokemon outright. There's so much lore that's missed, there's so much, like, interaction and fun that's, like, sapped out. What does the Pokemon he once had in the anime continuity have to do with him being a champion? Were those the Pokemon he was originally going to have? I'm just pointing out that, when he was Sam, the young boy that Ash and them met in the Celebi movie, he acquired a Charmander and raised it to a Charmeleon. In his old age, that same Pokemon is likely a Charizard, right? And then in the Mastermind and Mirage Pokemon, he's shown to have a Dragonite, which means he caught a Dratini and raised it up that way. So the implication is that Oak has powerful, fully evolved Pokemon. Not just anybody has those, even if you are a Pokemon professor. Like, take Kukui, for example, right? Even though he's a Pokemon trainer, he was a Pokemon trainer and became a professor, he has a champion-level team when he faces Ash in Alola. In the Alola anime, plus, in the games, too. Yes, there's Pal. Alright, I will swap you out with Menace, real quick. I'll come back to the Safari Zone later. There's not a whole lot I need to get out of there. Maybe a Pikachu and a Pampy. Some other ones. Need to go back to Fortree. I'll run back here using Repel, but Trapinch is going to evolve pretty soon, so I'll have another flyer. I knew I was going to bench Pelipper after battling Winona, because yeah, Pelipper's usefulness is going to peter out later on. I need a more powerful Pokemon, and Flygon fits the bill. But that's all I was pointing out. Not every Pokemon professor raises a full team of champion-level Pokemon. Like, look at Professor Elm. He is shown to battle with weaker Pokemon, right? He studies exclusively, like, baby Pokemon, Pokemon evolution, and other stuff. Like, he had a Corsola in the anime, but other than that, you don't really see Professor Elm using Pokemon all that much like that. I would not say that. Anyone could get a Charmander and Dratini and raise them to their final forms. It's not quite the same thing as acquiring a mythical or legendary Pokemon. I'll grant you that. Some trainers do choose to keep their Pokemon at the lower stages out of preference, like Dawn's Piplup. You do raise a fair point. I guess having a legendary would be a lot more impressive. I mean, most champions don't have legendary Pokemon, so that does raise a fair point. I guess I just looked at it from the sense that Oak used to Pokemon battle. Not every Pokemon professor is or was a battler. So it was very interesting to see that Oak did battle a lot in his youth. It also lets me see where Gary kind of gets it from too. Like the Oak family, they're pretty rad. I wish we knew more about them, you know? Or Ash's dad. We're never gonna know who Ash's dad was. And I think at this point it doesn't really matter. It's Kukui. Or maybe Ash doesn't really need a dad. You know, he was raised by Delia, and he had his friends. He had Oak as a mentor. He had his Pokemon. He had all he needed, really. That I can see. It would imply he used to be a Pokemon trainer. Roar? Oh no. You hurt me and then you threw me out? That ain't cool, Poochyena. A Mightyena? Oh, I gotta get rid of you fast. Come on, we're about to level up. Alright, I stopped your Intimidate. Who do I have that can just immediately deal with you? Alright, Surge. I'm counting on Thunderbolt. Alright, you go for the Sand attack. And bam. Down you go. Vibes level 34. Alright. I think we were close to seeing Satoshi's father in that one special or OVA that was originally planned to be a movie, I think. But yeah, it doesn't matter anymore since Satoshi is no longer relevant. Well, I wouldn't say Ash is no longer relevant, it's just his relevance was shelved. I think he's still plenty relevant considering he was the main character of the Pokemon anime for decades. It's just that the focus has shifted. And we got the evolution. There we go, get that dragon typing. We have Vibrava. Way to go, Vibe. You want Dragon Breath? Oh, heck yes. We'll get rid of Sand Attack. Good, yes, good. He's not relevant in the sense that he's no longer the protagonist. Well, not going forward in the current day, but he'll always be the protagonist of the older series. He's just not running the showrunner anymore. I mean, ultimately, we couldn't have Ash be the main character forever. It would get boring. After a while, people would be questioning, okay, he's become world champion. What happens next? They'd eventually just run themselves into a corner. The writers just write themselves into a corner without any sort of, like, how do you up that? And the Masters 8 was a pretty solid send-off, as well as the mini-series of episodes they did after the fact, as well as sort of epilogue. Alright, Vibe's level 35. I gotta give you Fly. We can work on Gracie and Marshall. 2 more levels and Marshtomp will be a Swampert. Need to get you fully evolved. There we go. What will I get rid of for Fly? Faint attack doesn't miss. And Crunch is stronger. I'll get rid of Crunch. Yeah, but that is what I meant. He's no longer relevant in terms of the mainline Pokemon animes now. Yeah, Horizons, right? They got Liko in them. I'm of the opinion that they shouldn't bring Ash back at all in that anime. No references, no hints. Just let the original characters stand on their own. If they want to, they always said at the end of the when they ended the series that if Ash and Pikachu want them to come back, they will. They sort of shelved them right now. And it's good that we focus on other characters and other stories because you know, you gotta give them some breathing room. with all that done... Good, good, good. Let's battle a few more trainers and get our butts to Lilycove. Want to add that spot as a quick travel point now that we're all healed up. Oddish, no problem. Down you go, Oddish. Oh, I need to take EXP off of, EXP share off of Vibe. Let's give you that soft sand instead. Yep, Liko is running the show now. Speaking of which, I plan to go back to watching Pocket Monsters soon. I've been wanting to keep up with it, but I've fallen off. I've only seen one episode so far. Oh, of Horizons? I haven't been paying attention to the latest season of Horizons that much. I know if there are new updates and developments that have happened with that, but other than that, I haven't really been watching it. I've been more watching that new Digimon anime. Digimon Beat Break? It looks interesting. There's nothing I love more than checking out other people's Pokemon. Oh, bet. I mean, Horizons is pretty chill. I like the opening songs, the characters are fine. I sort of like the direction they're heading in. I want everybody to see the Pokemon I've raised. Oh, you two are enthusiastic. Let's do this then. Oh, you're both Pokemon breeders. Miles and Pat. Luciana and Makuhita. Alright, you all have diversity among your typings. That's important. Psychic on the Makuhita, and Surf. Oh, take this out. Goodbye, Pooch. One of the characters is quite hot. I mean, we all have our favorites among the cast of the show. Let's see. Younger me really liked Misty in Pokemon series, but that was largely because she was a water Pokemon specialist. I liked whenever she'd start talking about water Pokemon, giving some trivia or some facts, or expressing her obsession about them. Really neat. Uh-oh, Mega Drain. It's gonna hurt. Marshall can't touch grass. No, there are two of them. Alright, we're gonna use Psychic on the Shroomish. And you get a Mud Shot. Wait, you're flying. That's not gonna work. Dang it. Forgot. Alright, Gracie leveled up. That's good. Good for Gardevoir. Electrike. Oh, dang. Alright, you go for growth. That's good. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna use Psychic on Tropius. And Marshall gets a potion. I've gotta re-up on my potions when I get to Lilycove. Alright, down you go. Ooh, 35. Go for Wingull. Alright. You get a Psychic. And you, Electrike, get Mudshot. Oh shoot, the commercials came on. Did you say anything while the ads were playing? Just dictating attacks, you know? Giving Wingull Psychic, throwing a Mudshot at Electrike. You didn't miss nothing important, don't worry. And confusion for you. Water gun. A beauty of the double battle. Stop one of us, but not all of us. We beat Miles and Pat. Yep. Super awesome. Wow, spectacular. Hey, you both did alright. You raised some good Pokemon. Ooh, revive. They're great, your Pokemon. How do you raise them? With lots of tender, loving care, but also discipline. We're a well-oiled machine. Alright, Tungsten. The next gym leader is going to be a Psychic user, so... let's get some of our physical Pokemon up there. Surge over Menace. No, Menace over Surge. Grace in the bottom. Then Vibe's going good. Let's put Marshall. If I can get Marshtomp to 36 quickly, we can get that Swampert. An elder gentleman. With my Pokemon, I have traveled to the world's four corners. You might say I have some confidence in my abilities. The whole world, really? You've been to other regions? Old-timer? Gentleman Walter would want to battle. Manectric. Ooh, I got one of those. Man of refined taste. Alright, Mudshot. Owl. Got him. 1044. Solid. Ah, well played. You too, sir. Your Pokemon prowess is remarkable. Allow me to register you as a memento. Don't mind if I do, Walter. I would like to circle the globe once again with my Pokemon. Maybe catch a few others. If it's just you and your Manectric, don't you get lonely? I couldn't just have one Pokemon with me. I'd have to have a whole team. What's with all the oddish? Out of my face. Let's engage Repel. Put some Bug Spray on. Will you play with my delightfully pretty Pokemon? For a bit, I guess. See who they are first. Alright, Pokefan Vanessa. A Pikachu. Level 30 Pikachu. Okay, you ain't playing. Okay, Marshall. Funny how we're fighting electric types back to back. Alright, Mudshot lands its mark. Thankfully. And a crit. Way to go, Marshtomp. We ain't playing today. We beat Vanessa. This isn't what I meant. Well, say what you mean then. Jeez. I'm going to a contest in Lilycove. Right, they have a contest hall there. My Pokemon should have no problem sweeping the Master Class. I'll feed your Pikachu some Pokeblocks and choose your moves carefully. You know, contests aren't a cakewalk. All the coordinators from the anime certainly know that fact. My Pokemon has never tasted defeat. On their next win, I'm entering them in contests. Right, there are Pokemon trainers who do both battles and contests. That's pretty rad. And you're a cool trainer, Marcel. Another Manectric. Ooh, you're the same level as the other old man, so you're gonna get the same amount. That's gonna be a good boost. No, Marshall! I guess Mudshot missed its mark. This time for sure. Attaboy. Gonna earn that evolution. So close, the next one will do it. A Shiftry? Aw, snap. That's... okay. Your Grass Dark by Brava will help here. Come on, Vibe. Debut battle. Nature Power becomes Swift. I gotta sing stars. Alright, let's go for fly. Go for growth. Oh no, fly missed. That was such a waste. That was a 2-turn attack, too. Alright. At least Swift can't hit us in the sky. Uh-oh. Hyper Potion. Let's be safe here. Go for Pound. Alright, and for a penny. Dragon Breath. There we go. Marshall is 36. Way to go, everybody. We beat Marcel. Oh, now what happened here? You lost, man. It's okay. And Marshall's evolving. Back-to-back evolutions. Let's go. Oh yeah, we made it. I remember your Mudkip days. Those days are long behind us. Got the Swampert era. I may have to train my gang some more before entering any contest. Good, sensible, smart. Now let's see how Marshall's stats have changed since evolution. Still got Torrent. You're still a water ground type. Ooh, your everything boosted up. You're still kind of slow, but your tanky and your offensive stats are solid. Congratulations. Thanks, Aqua. You're gonna make good use of that Mystic Water I gave you. You might be able to make use of something else too, but let's check our TMs. Yes, no, I'm quite happy. It's always a great feeling when your starter becomes fully evolved. It means you can take things to the next level. Alright, I'll rotate. I'll focus on the others. Get them to the same level-wise. Vibrava needs another 10 levels until Flygon, because that's 45 if I remember. Everybody else is fully evolved except for Tungsten. He'll become Aggron at 42? 42. It's just these two. But the others need to go up level-wise, so we'll grind them. Spread the wealth. And knob berries? Don't mind if I do. Go berry picking. Oh, you saw us from all the way up there? Keen eye. I have this routine. Defeat 5 trainers a day. Guess what? You're number 5. I've beaten more than that. I must have beaten 10 on the way here. Guess it makes you number 11. Pool trainer Kristen. Alright, got a Loudred. Ooh, you ain't gonna like this. Let's start with a Rock Smash. And we're rock solid in getting through this hide. Stomp all you want. Come on, Iron Tail. I know you're wildly inaccurate, but this is just silly. 3? Okay, I'm getting a little pissed. Where are my full heals at? There we go. There we are. Can't believe it took 4. That's insane. Vigoroth. Alright, we're gonna go Rock Smash. Oh, she got some pipes. Alright, defense down. Making an uproar. Making a big ol' fuss. Rock Smash again. And I think Metal Claw should do it. Maybe? There we are. Way to go, Laron. We beat Kristen. No, you're horrid. No, we're awesome. That was total humiliation. I won't forget you. Hand over your Pokenav. Hey, whoa. Alright, just forcibly entered your contact. Alright. Okay. I didn't expect to lose this easily. I'll win next time. In your dreams, maybe. Oh, Navy, hi there. This is Brooke. How are your Pokemon holding up? Mine just won a battle. My Wingull was spectacular, I must say. Wish I could have shown you. See you again. That Brooke's a good egg. Alright, we made it to Lilycove City. Lilycove City, where the land ends and the sea begins. Oh, when you think about Groudon Kyogre, and this whole region's weather ecosystem thing, that makes a lot more sense. Like, you get hints about that everywhere. Mount Chimney is a big hint of that. Slateport City is. All the, like, monuments, landmarks, towns. And then the whole Team Magma and Aqua stuff is just up there in your face. Okay, we're all healed up. Now let's talk with some of the locals and see what's around to do. Da-da-dum. Dum, da-da-dum. This planet's biggest mysteries are at the bottom of the sea. Somebody said that, but I don't know who. Do you mean Captain Stern? From Slateport? That sounds like something he'd say. There's a deep underwater trench between Moss Deep and Zootopolis. That's what someone told me anyway. We're gonna have to go there eventually. A lot of exploring to do. Have you seen that strange cave in the cove at the edge of town? That's something I'll have to explore eventually, then. I came from Kanto. Oh. Okay. The Hoenn region is beautiful with all its water and verdant nature. Huh? Wait a second. Could there be rare Pokemon that live only in this area? Yeah, that's called regional... I can't. Team Aqua's been training their Wailmer in the cove. Oh, you don't say. We sailors can't get on our boats out to sea with them on the way. That does sound problematic. Pokemon Trainer Fan Club. The names of trainers are scribbled all over the sign. Is it now? If this whole wild world becomes ours, Team Aqua's, it will become a happier place for Pokemon too. Exactly, this Pokemon person gets it about Hoenn. I mean, he wasn't wrong. Word for word, he just described Hoenn to a T. Everyone here, we're all huge fans of Pokemon battles. We discuss who we consider to be the strongest of all trainers. If you were to become famous, we might even become your fan. Ooh, that'd be something. Whatever anyone says, my favorite trainer is Dewford's gym leader Brawly. He is a tough guy. Actually really had to prepare for his Makuhita and his other Pokemon. My favorite trainer is cool, strong, and really nice. I wish there were a trainer like that. Well, I mean, I'd say me, but Winona also fits that bill, as well as Steven. I've been hearing things about a tough new trainer. This trainer's supposed to be beating gym leaders even. Do you know anything about this new trainer? Yeah, his name's Navy. I'm right here. Stay tuned. I'm about to beat them all. Only need 2 more badges, and then I'm off to the league. Hey, did I talk to this guy? Yeah, I did. Ooh, Cove Lily Motel. Remember us as Cove Lily of Lilycove. Alright. You run a business here. So they doubled the guests by using Pokemon as attractions. Maybe I should make a cute Pokemon in mascot. Wonder if that'll attract more guests to stay here with us. Oh, sorry, I was too involved watching TV. Since that Team Aqua came to town, the tourists have been staying away. Have they now? I'm sure that's bad for business, man. Sorry to hear that. Wait, is that Scott? Dude! Of course he'd be staying at the swankiest place in town. I guess I'll chat it up with you, man. Been a minute. Zzz. Huh? Oh, sorry. I was snoozing. I came to check out this Pokemon contest thing. I have to admit, it looks quite entertaining, but consider me a purist. I prefer battles and tough trainers. That's just me. Maybe I hope you enjoy everything, like the gyms, contests, battle tent, the whole works. Oh, I guess it's revealed Scott's not too big a contest guy. There are those battle purists who just like Pokemon battles straight up. You have to respect it, you know? There are people who only like battles, people who only like contests, people who like both, and people who like neither. We just arrived here on our honeymoon vacation. Oh, congrats! We happened to see a Dragon-type Pokemon flying way up in the sky. Do cool Pokemon like that live in the Hoenn region? Oh, for sure, that's Rayquaza you saw. There was another dude in a fort tree who also saw that big old dragon high above the clouds. On our honeymoon, we vowed to see as many rare Pokemon as we can. So we were delighted to see a rare Pokemon as soon as we arrived. I mean, we are totally happy. Y'all saw a legendary Pokemon. Y'all like hit the lottery on that one. I was taking a relaxing snooze at the seaside inn to the sound of waves when someone stole my Pokemon. Who's the abductor? Team Aqua? Is it Team Aqua? If it were a water-type Pokemon, or one of the more commonly used ones, then I'd imagine so. There's a Pokemon contest hall right here in this here town. That means well-raised Pokemon will be coming from all over the country. My heart swells with excitement. Yeah, I'm sure everybody's really, pampering their contest entrants. Really treating them to good food, teaching them good moves, making sure they're as beautiful as they can be. Pokemon Contest Hall, a gathering place for trainers. You know, double battles and contests really made Hoenn stand out. I'm glad they introduced those concepts. You know about the machine, the Berry Blender? I do. People have to work together to get it to spin faster. The faster you can make it spin, the better Pokeblocks you can get, so I heard. Yep, you gotta play that little roulette game, and then bam. Oh. I want to brag about how tough my Pokemon is, so we're going to enter a contest together. Oh, you guys are like quadruplets. When my wife gave birth to quadruplets, you bet I was shocked. Now seeing them play together, it makes me happy. Y'all are a good family. Oh my. Are you traveling alone? But you're so young. Good for you. I'm sure my kids could learn a thing or two from you. Me? I'm a master of Pokeblocks. If I get serious just a little, why? I can concoct great Pokeblocks. Would you like to learn from me, a master of Pokeblocks? Seem like you know your stuff, sure. Good, you're a smart soul. This is a bit long, so listen up. You ready? If you look at Pokeblocks, you should see how they are rated on how they feel. The lower the feel rating, the better it is. Don't forget this. A good Pokeblock has a low feel rating and a high level. A Pokemon can eat more good Pokeblocks than ordinary ones too. And this is important. If you want to make smooth Pokeblocks, use different kinds of berries. Don't be stingy. The kind of berries affect the smoothness of Pokeblocks. And another thing. More people blending berries, the smoother the Pokeblocks. That's why you should talk to other people and make Pokeblocks together. That's about all you need to know about making good Pokeblocks. If everyone had Pokemon they love, smooth Pokeblocks and a loving family, the world would be a happier place. Don't give up, dear. Oh, that was pretty concise. Thanks for the advice, ma'am. Lilycove City Harbor. The ferry SS Tidal is under construction in Slateport City. Service is scheduled to begin shortly. Oh, so it links to the harbor in Slateport. I love that here in Lilycove we're seeing a bunch of sailors. I heard there's a tower somewhere out there on the sea routes. It's called the Sky Pillar, I hear. A lot of Rayquaza references. All of a sudden, I saw this tall tower somewhere around Route 131. Could it possibly be the Sky Pillar? I beg your pardon? You're looking for a ship? I'm sorry, the ferry service isn't available at present. Darn. I wanted to take a cruise. Until they finish making the ferry, we sailors have nothing to do. We should get a move on. The folks at the shipyard in Slateport. Well, you can't rush. Can't rush genius, after all. I'm sure they're on their way. Let's see. Ooh, old couple. It was 60 years ago that my husband proposed to me here. The sea remains as beautiful as ever. Moo foo 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 foo. Even as we grow old and wrinkled, the sea remains forever young with the vivid brilliance of life. Foo ho ho, foo ho ho ho. Y'all laugh like One Piece characters. I like it. Very distinct, chuckles. Max Repel? This object must be some sort of lighthouse or something. Some sort of beacon? Let's talk to the folks inside the Pokemon Center. I wonder how many kinds of Pokemon there are in the world. By Gen 3, there were 386. From Bulbasaur to Deoxys, but that was just, at the time. It'd be great to cross seas and trade Pokemon with people far away. It would, wouldn't it? I've been hearing about some rotten scoundrels who steal Pokemon and rip off meteorites. Team Magma and Aqua? Yeah, been running into them a lot. I'm the quiz lady. I love quizzes. That is how the elderly typically laugh in Japanese media. Oh no, I know that. I watch anime and watch the news. That is correct. Super correct. I'm waiting for someone to challenge the quiz of this lady thought up. If you answer correctly, we can win fabulous prizes. Would you like to take the quiz challenge? Okay. After you've read the quiz question, press the A button. Which item do you break? Egg, mail, phone? I guess I'll answer egg. The news? Well, you know how like celebrities, right? With like current events and such? Mostly like movies and such. Whenever they have movies of people in Japan and they have to act it out, that's typically how it's portrayed as well. My answer is egg. You're amazing, you got it right. You're one sharp customer. Congratulations, you got the quiz right. You've won a prize provided by Lady. A Max Ether? Ooh. Listen, would you like to make your own quiz? Sure. Okay, then the first thing you have to do is pick the prize for the person that answers your quiz correctly. But beware, if the person taking the quiz can't get it right, I get to keep the prize. What will I give as a prize? Well, has to be something useful. An escape rope, why not? Oh, how nice. That's a wonderful prize. Next, you need to write your quiz question and its answer. Oh, I see. Yep. Who is a... Glad I'm using select mode. Quiz answer is... Alright. Thank you. You've put together a nice quiz. I'll go look for someone who will take your quiz challenge right away. I think everybody's patched up at this stage, right? Alright, gotta re-up on potions, which means we need to go to the mart. And in this town, that's the, department store. Lilycove department store, overflowing with great merchandise and excitement. A great place to find something that you need. Hey, it's May. If memory serves, this is our last rival battle with May in this game. I'm an art dealer. I'm a buyer and seller of fine art, especially paintings. I heard that the museum here has magnificent works on exhibit. You don't say. Lilycove Museum, Pokemon Masterpiece Collection on exhibit. Alright, enough of that. What's up, May? Oh, hey! Navy, are you shopping too? Yeah, I'm intending to. I bought a whole bunch of dolls and posters. Nice! Of course, I've also caught a lot of Pokemon and I'm raising them properly too. Okay. So you're taking after your, Professor Birch? Doing field work? Actually, I'm more worried if you're raising Pokemon properly, Navy. Hello? Opens badge case with 6 badges and shows all my evolved Pokemon. All in good health. I'll battle with you so you can show me your Pokemon, Navy. Well, I kinda have to after that. Pokemon I raised won't be beaten by your Pokemon, Navy. Let's go. Alright, one last tussle with Pokemon Trainer May. You have 4 of them. Trophius. Must have gotten that one, the previous route. Okay. Go for Metal Claw. Come on, Tungsten. Rip it or shreds. Metal Claw again. Magical Leaf. Okay, that hurts us a bit because we're a rock type. Let's keep it going. One more time. Tungsten's at 35. Way to go, Laron. Grovyle. Your starter already? Who do we got who can deal with you? Let's go for Vibe. Bravo? Let's start with the Dragon Breath. Oh, you're fast. Leaf Blade. Ah, that's smarts. Okay, this is gonna be rough. Gosh, I hope you don't know Pursuit. Come on, Menace. Gotta do something about this quick. Becoming a profile means you have Leaf Blade. Go for Dragon Rage. At least Gyarados has lots of HP. We have a buffer. And another one. Please do not crit. No! I jinxed myself. Menace. Alright, playtime's over. Come on, Gracie. Aha, you're faster. I was banking on that. Alright, Grovyle's down. You've avenged Menace. Slugma. Uh-huh. I'll go to Surge. Electric. On deck. Not a Macargo yet? Man. Talk about me not raising my Pokemon. You ain't even evolving them. Special defense went up, huh? Alright, Thunderbolt. Go for Harden. Come on, show me some fire moves. Guess you won't. And then Pelipper. We're sticking in. This is gonna be easy dub. As long as you don't use Protect. Oh, you did. And again. And we beat Trainer May. You're speechless, huh? I remember the battle I had with you, Navy, on Route 103. Yeah, that feels like forever ago now, huh? That battle helped you become this strong, Navy, didn't it? Yeah, you went from having a leg advantage over me to, the tables being flipped, huh? Oh, monies. Thank you, thank you. I'm thinking of going back to Little Root soon. I've caught a decent group of Pokemon, and my Pokedex is coming along, so I'm going to go home to show my dad. Navy, what are you going to do? Collect all the gym badges and take on the Pokemon League Challenge? That's the goal. Well, while you're collecting badges, Navy, I'm going to work on my Pokedex. I'll complete it before you. Haha, you just might. See you. Alrighty then. Navy will be right back. Taking a quick break, nature calls and a couple other things, so, be back. Alright, alright. Yugi's back. Oh, everybody's looking sort of beat up. We'll heal at the Pokemon Center first. Then let's go shopping. We've earned a treat. Treat ourselves to some nice Pokemon goods. The department store just a Pokemarket on steroids. Probably gotta have good TMs too. I can sell some of the stuff I have on hand as well. Actually, before I do any of that, I gotta do some item inventory maintenance. Let's store some stuff, shall we? The ether for sure. I'm gonna sell the Carbos and the zinc. Let's store that nugget. Once we have full heals, I won't really need antidotes and awakenings, so I can probably sell those and buy more full heals. Yeah. Actually, probably deposit the XP share too. I was only using it to help Vibe catch up to the others, which he did. Now, Lilycove department store, away. I'm buying something for my Azumarill as a reward for winning a contest. Ooh, how kind of you. Today, my mom's going to buy me some nice furniture. Huh, are the Lilycove people all this nice? Whenever I come to the department store, I always end up buying all sorts of things because it's so fun. That's me when I go to the mall. I'm always buying some Chinese food, or something new from the electronics store, or some new clothes. It's always fun. This is the Pokemon Lottery Corner. All shoppers at the department store get to draw a Pokemon Lotto ticket. If the Lotto ticket's number matches the ID of any of your Pokemon, you'll receive a fabulous prize. Sure, I'll draw. Probably won't win anything. Lotto ticket number is 53668. Let's run the numbers, see if it matches. I'm sorry, none of the numbers matched. Yep, I knew it. Welcome to Lilycove Department Store. I'm leaving on a long journey soon. I need to stock up on items. Oh, sounds good. This be the place to do it. Learn how to use items properly. That's basic, really. Yeah, even more basic than the type chart. My husband is waiting at home. What would make a good gift for him? Well, you know him best. You know what he likes and dislikes. I should hope so. Otherwise, that kind of makes you a poor wife now, don't it? Sell Carbos. Sell Zinc. Let's sell the Antidote. Paralyze Heal. And Awakening. You can sell the regular Repels as well. From here on, we're only using the good stuff. Hey, I've whittled it down, slimmed down our bag to just the essentials. Nice. Let's go for an even 20. How many revives we got? I want 10. Now for repels. We have some supers. I want some max ones. Alright, we're good on that front. What do we have here? Pokeballs. Ah, give me them Ultra Balls. Can't get enough of this stuff. Here, give me some full heals. A fluffy tail. I'll buy one of those. You never know when you want to escape a Pokemon that's faster than you, or just won't let you flee. Another Premier Ball. Another 10. And another 10. Make this an even 20. Want a good Pokeball distribution? Or are we in escape ropes? Alright, I think we're fine on that front. Let's check floor 2. I gave a Carbos to my Pokemon, its speed went up. Okay, so this is the drug lab. While y'all cook. Protein, calcium. There's just supplements and vitamins here. I wonder if those would work on people. Those are the battle items. I don't really use those. Sort of mostly one-offs. I'd like to get all the different TMs, but a Pokemon only learns 4 moves. That is true. Unless Gen 10 wants to fix that. Give us a 5th move slot? Maybe? There are so many different kinds of TM moves. The catalog I read said that there are 50 different kinds of TMs. Yes, traditionally. At least at this era. An attacking move or a defensive move? It's no easy matter to decide which TM moves should be taught to Pokemon. Well, they are called technical machines for a reason. Alright. Ooh, we got Protect. I think that's Reflect and Light Screen. This is Safeguard. We get 2 of Safeguard. 1 Reflect. 1 Light Screen. We get 2 of Protect. Actually, let me get another of each of these. I can slap Reflect onto Gracie. She's a Psychic Pokemon. She's rather frail defensively. And Reflect can be a wall for the whole party. But what would I get rid of? I need Flash to light up caves. Psychic Confusion gotta stay. I might not be able to slap Reflect on you so easily. I know the HM move deleter is in Lilycove, so I could go to him later. Get rid of Flash to put Reflect. But I still need Flash for caves in the future. Unless I put Flash on someone else? Maybe Magnetric. I do need Thunder Wave. Thunderbolt and Shockwave are my electric attacking moves. Any quick attack for priority and as a normal move. Then Thunder Wave is to help with captures in battle. Decisions. Unless I teach someone else Reflect? Who in the party could learn that? Let's see. Yeah, no, just Gracie. So I'm gonna have to teach someone else Flash. You know, only Surge can learn Flash aside from Gracie. If I get rid of Thunder Wave, I could always get it back with a Heart Scale. Thunderbolt? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Between Thunderbolt that can paralyze and Static, we still have options. Okay. Plus, I could always use a Heart Scale if I need it back. You know what? Yep. Plus, it's a good option to decrease accuracy. Might just serve better. Rid of Thunder Wave for Flash. Alright, we have a plan. This is only floor 4. Go up top. Oh, this is like the furniture and decoration store, right? They sell many cute mats here. I wonder which one I should get. Maybe I'll buy them all. The place is full of cute dolls. I should buy some for me instead of for just my children. Yeah, get them some, then get yourself some. You know, you deserve a treat too. I'm not big enough to raise Pokemon, so I'm gonna get a cute doll instead. Good training. For when you do. Dolls, huh? Pichu, Pikachu, Marill, Jigglypuff, Duskull. Oh, so mostly Hoenn region Pokemon and baby Pokemon. Alright, cushions in the same pattern. If you guys have the dolls, you guys probably have the decorations. Yep. Ooh, posters. Let me get a blue poster with that Mudkip print. Surf mat, Thunder Image, Fire Blast. Okay, so they're based on moves. Alright, now we're on the ceiling. The roof. Roof piece. When I see the wide world up here from the roof, I think about how nice it would be if there were more than just one me. If I could enjoy all sorts of lives. Of course it's not possible, giggle. I know. Would you be interested in having a Pokemon Learn substitute? Oh, you're a move tutor. Not right now, but thank you. Oh no? Pokemon can make a copy of itself using it, you know? Oh, I know. Gen 1 taught me that very quickly. Oh, I'm bone dry thirsty. Oh, you know. Vending machine. Give me a soda. Oh. I guess this was the reference to the thirsty security guards, but nothing happened. Hey, at least I'm one soda richer. Don't they have set dates for their clear-out sales? I watch TV, but they never show any commercials. Clear out, huh? I do recall that they have special days where, they have unique merchandise here on the roof, but, I guess we have to, trigger that by watching the, TV commercial ad. I do remember a lot of little gimmicky things in, Gen 3 you had to trigger to have happen. That's one of those. Okay, let's put Menace up front. Tungsten down. Gracie here, okay. We need to take Flash off of her. Move Deleter's house. Unwanted Pokemon moves deleted. Perfect. Mr. Move Deleter? Oh, yes. I'm the Move Deleter. I can make Pokemon forget their moves. Handy. Would you like me to do that? Yes, please. Gracie, the Gardevoir? I'd like her to forget Flash, please. Now it's with Surge. Work in perfection. Gracie lost Flash completely. And now, we can slap Reflect. That'll work out even better. Now we have a barrier. Alright, with that done, we got like 10 minutes left in stream. Let's do what we can in town. Hey you! Don't go near the cave in the cove. Why? You don't need a reason why. I'm an adult, so you just listen to me. And that's bad rhetoric. You shouldn't just listen to someone because they're an adult. What if they're drunk or abusive, you know? You never know. When it gets right down to it. The same way suits me perfectly. A crisp breeze suits the sea. And to you, a berry suits you to a T. Why should that be so? Oh, I see what you did there, a little whimsy. I guess right down to it, it's because you're a trainer. Wise old man. One of those gentleman types. Cool trainer class. Pokemon are partners to people. They aren't our tools. Unfortunately, there are people who fail to understand that. Yeah. Yeah, they do. Foo foo foo. We moved more loot into our secret hideout today. You sure you should be telling me that? Who are you? I was just talking to myself. Yeah, sure, buddy. Sure thing. I'm just a grunt, so I don't know what the boss is thinking. But being on Team Aqua, I know I'll get the chance to do big things. Who are you? I was just talking to myself. Oh, Rebecca Hills, Redeemed Hydrate. I certainly will, thank you. Ah. Okay, just took a swig of water. You know of the particular cavern in this cove? That had been a natural formation. But then that Team Aqua lot came along and made their renovations. They call themselves the nature-loving Team Aqua. But what they do and what they say don't match at all. Nope. When you're contradictory in your words and actions, you're kinda crazy. For real, for real. Really hard to take people at face value when they, say one thing and do another. They lose all credibility. Huh? What? What's that? I'm not near awake yet. You can have this. PM44. What's that? Yawn. Sleep is essential for good health. Sleep and regain health. Oh, it must be the rest TM. That's a good one. Every Pokemon has the capability to sleep. Sleep for 2 turns to restore health and status. I mean, that's good paired with the Chesto Berry. You proc rest, and then, Chesto wakes you up immediately. It's like you get a full heal. We're on the shoreline. If I remember correctly, there's a heart scale. We can relearn moves back in Fall Arbor if we need to. God, I've played Emerald so much, I remember a bunch of these little details. It's been a while since I've played this regularly, but everything's just becoming clear again. All the old memories, all my old stomping grounds. There, Whalmer! Leap out of the water now! Huh? What do you want? You're messing up our training, so can you, like, get lost? Oh. Right, you said please, but... Right, Gyarados? Help us out here. Alright, this must be that land formation. The Aqua Hideout. What? What? What do you want with Team Aqua? Our boss isn't here. He's gone off to snatch something important. Where'd he go? Wahaha. You think I'd tell you something that crucial? I mean, maybe. All grunts are hella incompetent, that's for sure. Our boss isn't here. He's on his way to Mount Pyre on Route 122. Why did he go? Wahaha, did you think I'd tell you something that crucial? Okay, so you all either know and refuse to tell me, or you don't know, and you're just flexing. Alright, so these are Whalmer's overworld sprites, at least as far as being in the water looks. Not too different from my surfing thing here. have you read Pokemon fan fiction? If so, what are your favorites? I have, actually, plenty of them on fanfiction.net and such. Hmm, what are my favorite? What is my favorite or favorites? One that I really enjoyed reading, um, Traveler. It was like an AU where I think it was Ash, right? It was like one of those AU fanfics where Ash started with a he started with a Nidoran and wound up with a Nidoking and a bunch of other Pokemon like a Magmortar, a Kingdra, a Tangrowth. They had him be mentored by different champions and go around different regions early in his career. They made him a lot more mature and grounded than his canon counterpart, and he made it far in a lot of Pokemon leagues. That's a good one. There was also another one. I think it was one where after Ash becomes the Alolan the champion of Alola, he gets invites from the other region's champions to sit in Pokemon League HQ meetings, and all the champions get around and just hang out. They battle with each other, they go shopping, they trade tips, they go out for lunch, and mostly like to heckle and or hang out with Ash. Like, I'm pretty sure I read one fanfic where, like, Drake was bragging because, oh, Ash is the champion of Alola, but he's originally from Kanto, so that kind of makes it so that we have double representation. And everybody was getting sick of him pointing it out. Oh, but yeah. Let's see. I guess I'll save going to Mount Pyre for next stream, since we got to Lilycove and did a bunch of stuff here. Let me save up. So yeah, let me recap what we did this stream. Oh, I do like the second fanfic you mentioned. What was the name of it again? Oh gosh, the name escapes me. I think it was something like Champions Gathering, or something of that vein. When you've read enough fics, a lot of the titles tend to blend together. It was one of those Champion AU ones. But yeah, let me recap what it is we did this session, this stream. So, we grinded up Vibe, our Trapinch, catch up with the other party members level-wise. The XP share made that easy. We took advantage of Greenery XP. And lo and behold, we have Vibrava. Evolved and now is our flyer. We could bench Pel the Pelipper. Even learn Dragon Breath. So now his moveset's evolving too. That's great. Marshall, our Marshtomp, evolved into Swampert after getting a little dedicated focus too. That was great. Stats went up. I'm sure things are getting even better there. We went through Route 120 and battled a bunch of trainers. We dipped into the Safari Zone just to use the PC real quick to get our flyer back temporarily. Then we made it to Lilycove. We chatted with the locals, got to know the place. We battled May for what I believe is the last time in Pokemon Emerald. In the remakes, right, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, you get to battle the friendly rival a little more. I do plan on playing not Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire in the future. So we'll revisit Hoenn again at that point. And what else? We battled her, defeated her soundly. Her Grovyle was a little irritating. Took down my Gyarados, but Gardevoir came in for the win. And then we went into the department store, bought a couple more items, sold some stuff, got some TMs. I took a Flash off of Gardevoir, Gracie, and gave it to Manectric instead, Surge, because he was better suited to have Reflect. I think that'll help in future battles. And then yeah, come next stream, which I think will be next week. Yeah, come next stream. Next time we're back in Pokemon Emerald, we'll head to Mount Pyre, see what the situation is there with Team Aqua, see if they need to be stopped and all. And then we'll continue here in Lilycove, continue the story and all. So yeah. Anywho, as always, this has been Navy Blue Dude. Everybody stay hydrated and battle ready. Navy Blue Dude, signing out.